SNAIL, guys. I'm at the dealership picking up a new truck. We managed to get something figured out, which is awesome. I haven't seen it yet, but it's going to look remarkably similar to what I've been driving. Well, just waiting for the business people to come do the business. And we're running a little bit late. Par for the course at automotive dealerships. But I figured since we'd already taken care of most of the nitty-gritty that this would go pretty quickly. Yet here we are. I just saw my salesperson scamper past, so maybe he's got some information. Hopefully he'll be back soon. We can get this done. There she is. Just waiting. Just waiting. Hey, business is done. Now we're gonna walk over here and get accustomed and acquainted with our new shiny beauty. Shiny wheels. Yep. She looks very familiar. Not too different. They had to add on this spray liner for me. It's pretty good. This one is a push button start. The last one still had a key, so I'll have to get used to that. Nice and shiny. There's my brake control and my tow haul and all that good stuff. I like this better than my last one. This whole console section. It's not quite an endless bucket like the other one. Well, I guess maybe there's a... Oh, look at that! Look at that! Well, that's just so fancy. Port there. There's the 8-track. Just kidding. We got this bucket here. This bucket here. Very cool. Now, the side steps are not factory. They had to add them for me, so they're aftermarket, different brand. They look kind of nice. I like that rounded look. Doesn't have that plastic cap on it like my other one, so I can definitely deal with that. And this one has rubber floor mats instead of the carpeted floor mats that the other one had. This I'm really going to like. Another nice thing, it goes straight through. There's not a lump in the middle like the other one. There's my little RAM box. Kind of hard to get into with these rubber floor mats, but I don't use them much, so probably be all right. Oh, it doesn't have the little flip out guys like my other ones did to make the floor flat, but I guess since the floor is flat, it doesn't much matter. Yeah, I definitely like that aspect. That's good stuff. Good stuff. And back here we've got cup holders that are easier to get to, charging ports, and another outlet, and another 8-track. Yeah, just kidding. This is Chuck. Chuck has been in every vehicle I've ever owned since I started driving. So it seems appropriate that he go in this one as well. It's kind of my good luck charm. So Chuck, it's time to take your place, buddy. There you go. Be comfy. Well, friends, I've just been spending a few minutes sitting in the truck and setting a few things up, getting my radio stations programmed and my phone numbers programmed, and fussing a little bit with the CarPlay. I'm excited to have that, actually. Shelly's got it in her car, and I was kind of jealous. The main reason being that I can just use my phone through my car as navigation rather than having to pay $500 or $600 to have navigation installed, which is what I had to do last time. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy, mostly because I have essentially the same truck, except 3 years newer, and with a few little bits that are upgraded. I've got keyless start, which I didn't have before. I've got the CarPlay that I didn't have before. This bad boy actually has rear defroster, which my previous one did not. So that's a nice thing to have when you live where it snows. It's got rubber floor mats instead of carpeted ones, which is nice because, as any of my fellow campers can attest, you tend to bring home a lot of real estate, and it's easier to get that off of the rubber than it is out of the carpet. The console's pretty nice. I have to get used to a couple of things, but by and large, it's the same truck, and I got it for less. For all that, I'm managing to pay about 20 bucks a month less than I was paying before. So while I complained about the process of buying a vehicle, I won't complain too much about the result this time. I won't be towing with it though, not until the end of October when we leave the campground. Until then, it'll just be a back and forth truck. But I want to give a shout out to the dealership. They did me right. Not only was the payment good, but they had to go looking for this bad boy, and they had to go all the way down to near Indianapolis to get this sucker. That's a round trip, 9-10 hour drive. So I appreciate them doing all that legwork for me and getting me what I need. They could have just said, sorry, can't help you. Another dealership said that. But these guys did all right. And I would have gone to them first anyway, but they weren't open on the day that I was starting to look. However, I'm glad it worked out the way that it worked out. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a vehicle, I'll go ahead and recommend the dealership that I've been using the past few years. They're currently called Shuman, Chrysler Jeep RAM, something like that. However, by the time this video makes it to air, they will be part of the Lafontaine family. But they're located in Walled Lake, Michigan. Kenny helped me out this time. I've had a different salesperson each time, so we'll see if if in 3 years Kenny's still around. If he is, I'll be more than happy to use him. Sales manager there, his name's Chris. He's been very good to us. So yeah, can't say enough good things about them. And they got a really good service department too. I've had nothing but good experiences over there, and thankfully I've never had to have any major serious work. It's just been the standard maintenance stuff. So that's been good. Yeah, at the end of the day, sure I dreaded it. Sure I didn't enjoy the process. But I'm a happy guy right now, and that's what matters. So until next time, be good.